Hi, everyone. I'm David from the podcast team at I-Fal. It's a pleasure to sit with you over a virtual coffee and talk about some interesting news from Israel and around the world. I'll share 5 short news stories in simple English, add a bit of my Israeli view, and explain some helpful words. Let's get started. 1. The Sea, Israel's Oscar film. There is a new Israeli movie called The Sea. It tells a human story about soldiers and civilians. The director says, "This film is not against the army, it is for people." The lead actress, Hila Sargun Fisher, has acted for years in TV shows like Hashminiya and in movies. Now she stars in this film, which Israel sent to the Oscars. In an interview, she said she sometimes regrets roles but is happy she never became a superstar. Staying normal, she added, keeps her grounded. Warm commentary. I love sitting in a cafe in Jerusalem and talking about movies with friends. We often say, let's watch something real and touching. This movie sounds like it speaks to our shared experiences, and it reminds me of conversations I had in the army about duty and friendship. Vocabulary. Role. Noun. The character an actor plays. Hebrew, TP Quide. Grounded, adjective. Feeling connected to real life, not too proud. Hebrew, Charglim El Chikark 2. November 2025 TV series recommendations. If you like to watch TV, check out these series coming in November 2025, a reunion of the Better Call Saul creators and actors. A news drama by Batchen Sabag and Noah Cooler. An Israeli comedy called Yald Hara. The start of the end for Stranger Things. A remake of the classic Forsyte saga. A new season of Blue Lights, the police drama. Warm commentary. After a long day in traffic on the Ayalon Highway, there is nothing better than relaxing on the couch and pressing play. My kids fight over which show to watch first. My older one wants Stranger Things. The younger one loves the comedy. How about you? Which show would you choose? Vocabulary. Season, noun. A group of TV episodes released together. Hebrew, VNH, drama, noun. A serious TV story, not a comedy. Hebrew, DRMH 3. Lieberman on Israel's economy and living standards. Yisrael Baitinu leader Avigdor Lieberman spoke at a conference about Israel's future. He said Israel could reach Switzerland's level of living standards in 5 years. However, he warned, if current policies continue, the economy will fail. He argued that high taxes harm businesses and that even a successful company can crash with poor leadership. He also said Israel must thank the United States for support but still protect its own interests. Warm commentary. In Israel, we're used to hearing politicians talk about the economy. Sometimes I think about my own small business, or a friend's cafe in Tel Aviv. High rent, high taxes, and hard work every day. It's a balancing act, just like riding a scooter on a busy street. Vocabulary. Standards, noun. Levels of quality or living. Hebrew, RMT Hayim, interests. Noun, advantage or benefit. Hebrew, Einan Turs, 4. Behind the scenes at the Histadrut Union. Inside Israel's largest workers' union, the Histadrut, leaders are already planning for the next head. The current chairman, Arnon Bar David, faces legal questions, and many names are in the running to replace him. Some members worry about a quick, surprise vote, but others trust the normal process. This story looks at who might lead and how the union works behind the scenes. Warm commentary. I remember my dad talking about trade unions back in the day, how they help workers with wages and rights. Here in the cafe, we sometimes joke that if the power goes out, the union will save the day. It's interesting to see real people and real plans, not just headlines. Vocabulary. Candidate, noun. A person who may be chosen for a job or position. Hebrew, MVMDT. Process, noun. A series of steps to do something. Hebrew, Thly KH5. Public figures and low standards? Another article looks at how some public officials in Israel have what people call low standards. It asks, if basic honesty and respect are missing, why should one official resign when others do not? The story describes public feelings of frustration and the idea that rules should be fair for everyone, whether you are famous or not. Warm commentary. Walking through the market in Haifa last week, I heard shoppers say, "Why do politicians break rules and still work?" It reminded me that we all want fairness, on the bus, in school, and even in the army. Good rules help everyone trust each other. Vocabulary. Official, noun. Someone in public office or high job. Hebrew, aish saibvar. Fair, adjective. Treating everyone equally. Hebrew, hvgn. That's it for today's 5 stories. I hope you enjoyed these simple summaries and the little English lessons. Thanks for listening, and I really enjoyed helping you learn some English today. Don't forget the I-Fal app, only 20 shekels per lesson. See you next time.